Good morning. Welcome to this meeting of the California Privacy Protection Agency Board. It's January 27th, 2025 at 9:26 p.m. We apologize for our delay. There was a very difficult traffic situation in the Bay Area this morning. My name is Jennifer Urban. I'm the chairperson of the board, and I'm very pleased to be here with the board and to welcome some of you on Zoom. To begin, I'd first like to acknowledge the extremely difficult circumstances many of our fellow Californians are facing due to the devastating wildfires in Southern California. I'm sure that I speak on behalf of all of us on the board when I say that our thoughts are with everyone who is affected. You are in our hearts. We also want to acknowledge the bravery and tenacity of the firefighting teams and other first responders who have courageously put themselves in harm's way to protect the safety of others, the agencies and local organizations and volunteers working to provide relief and stability, and to everyone who is contributing to the effort. We know that rebuilding lives, homes, and livelihoods will require a long-term effort, and we and all of California are behind you, not just until the fires end, but as you work to rebuild. Relatedly, I wanted to make sure that everyone was aware of the extended deadline for our current rulemaking in light of those catastrophic fires. The CPPA announced earlier this month that we have extended the formal comment period for our current proposed rulemaking package from January 14th to February 19th. In addition, we have added a second public comment hearing on the draft regulations package for those who prefer to provide public comment orally. This second meeting will be on Wednesday, February 19th, which is the same day that public comment closes. As was the case for the first public hearing, attendees can join us either in person in Sacramento or remotely via Zoom. All of the meeting information, along with more details about how to provide public comment and the draft regulation package, can be found on our website, which is cppa.ca.gov. Turning attention back to today's meeting, it will be run according to the Bagley-Keene Open Meeting Act as required by law. We will proceed through the agenda, which is available as a handout here in San Francisco and also on the CPPA website. Materials for the meeting are also available as handouts here and on the website. Today's agenda is related to two closed session items. First is discussion of and possible action on the appointments of an executive director and chief privacy auditor that is under authority of Government Code Section 11126A1 and pursuant to Government Code Section 11126E1 and 2A. The board will also meet in closed session to confer and receive advice from legal counsel regarding litigation for which disclosing the names would jeopardize the agency's ability to conclude existing settlement negotiations. I do anticipate that the closed session discussions will last for most of the day. Once closed session ends, we will come back to open session for agenda item 3, which is adjournment. My thanks to the board members for their service and to everyone working to make this meeting possible. I would like to thank the team supporting us today, Mr. Robert Stanford and the team of conference services experts at the CPUC, excuse me. California has so many C's and P's, who have organized the meeting infrastructure. And from the CPPA, I'd like to thank Ms. Tamara Colson, who's acting as our meeting counsel today, and Ms. Tiffany Garcia, who is here in her capacity as our interim executive director. Welcome and thank you, Ms. Garcia, for doing that. I would also like to thank and welcome our moderator, Ms. Megan White, and ask her to please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Board Member Lay?
Here.
Board Member Liebert?
Here.
Board Member McTaggart?
Here.
Board Member Worth?
Here.
Chairperson Urban?
Aye, here.
All board members are in attendance. Chairperson.
Thank you, Ms. White. The board has established a quorum. With that, we will move to agenda item 2, which will take place in closed session as previously announced. We will keep this public meeting open and will return to adjourn when the closed session is complete. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We are back from closed session, and our final agenda item is item number 3, adjournment. I would like to thank everyone for their contributions to the meeting and to the board's work. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Thank you. I have a motion. May I have a second? Thank you. I have a motion from Mr. Liebert and a second from Mr. Lay. Ms. White, would you please perform the roll call vote?
Yes, of course, Madam Chair. Board Member Lay,
Aye.
Board Member Liebert,
Aye.
Board Member McTaggart,
Aye.
Chairperson Urban,
Aye.
Board Member Worth.
Aye.
Thank you. This meeting, the motion has been approved by a vote of 5-0. This meeting of the California Privacy Protection Agency Board stands adjourned. Thanks, everyone.